I mean, you don't need practice anymore, right?
No, I don't need to practice anymore.
That's chocolate would say.
So I'm gonna be like, honestly, I commit to be gone most weekends.
Yes, I'm gonna be gone.
Actually, I do weekends for the rest of the year, and like my work days are really chaotic. Like, I don't want to come in at like 7 or 8 p.m. and practice with you.
Yeah, I mean, be a little messy on that, but yeah, say that. That's it. Mhm.
It does me help. Like, when he was doing his assistant teaching, I was like, you got my stuff.
It's one of the loudest
So, you
venues
get
in the
called
National
out.
Football League.
No,
We're
he.
inside
Honestly,
Arrowhead
Right.
Stadium in
yeah,
Kansas
he
City,
wants like an entrance
home of the
box.
Chiefs.
Is he doing that?
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap.
It's almost like
It's
retirement.
the San Francisco
Good job.
49ers
I had no
and the
idea why.
Kansas City
He's good at
Chiefs.
Pilates?
And he's not good at teaching. Teaching makes him really nervous. He doesn't like it. So I'm like, why are you doing this? And when he said
Mike
that he
Tirico,
really
Greg
signed
Olson
up
with
to
you.
take
That's
the
Harrison Butker. Set to get things started.
I just decided why
Off
not.
we go from Arrowhead. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
I thought he was the first unit because he wanted to keep his own practice.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the 49ers.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss. I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
First carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco.
1 yard gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Play fake, now it's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
So, 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yellow.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
This one caught at the 4. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try to sneak it here.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into the...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, 49ers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run the sneak. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's a gain of 2.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of 2nd and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field. Knowing you still have 3rd down and potentially 4th down, to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak, they convert, but I think they left a little bit on the table. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Rip. On the line, right?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It is 3rd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 15-yard pickup there. First down, KC.
15 yards. That's good for Kansas City.
They put Kelsey in motion.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a carry for Hunt. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Hunt. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First down.
I don't need to.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, KC.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
49ers nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this would be incomplete. Here comes second down.
Get set.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
First and 10 for Purdy. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Purdy's pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
That's another Kansas City.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll just about do.
wants to make a speed. It'll be raining on Wednesday, Thursday. Chinese tomato soup for Wednesday. Yeah, maybe. What should we do for protein though? Right.
Okay. Chicken?
That doesn't go on.
Welcome, football fans, to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, what if we did tomato soup with chicken pesto sandwiches on the side?
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first down. In this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Comes up empty on that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Play action, Mahomes. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for two.
Will set up for the two-point
All
conversion.
right, they're going to throw for it.
The two-point
And that's
conversion
brought
is
in for two,
successful.
Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0.
8. 49ers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set. Get set.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
At the 39-yard line.
Pretty throwing here on first. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Get set.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Here's Purdy, 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the Chiefs with 3rd and 5. Throwing again, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Garindo to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set, get set. 22, 22,
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one will be intercepted. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six?
Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Play action now with Purdy. Has it downfield, working the left. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down from the 31. Purdy setting up that play action. Caught, nice gain left side. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
21, 20.
From the red zone on first. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Intended for Ricky
No
Pearsall.
luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Second down and 10.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Nick Bolton has it. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
15.
Mahomes throwing for two.
The two-point conversion.
And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker rooms. So we're through two quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. The window to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he made it just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
You're not. Get set.
Off the play fake. Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
The 49er 1st down.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Get set.
Purdy on the play action. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
15 yards.
First down throw, Mahomes. Connects with the open man downfield. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. This is cut downfield by Rice. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. Offense in the hurry up here.
15,
11 more yards. Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run Pacheco. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
40, yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Cut near the goal line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Chiefs on the favorable end of this blowout. Man, they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he gets into the end zone again. And this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4, going for 2.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Get set.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, watch out.
Running it after the penalty. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They stick with McCaffrey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Get set, get set. Buddy.
Desperation time here. Turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Chiefs 43.
I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a 2-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score, but look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the 2-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
This makes it up to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total.
Menu narration set to 64. Menu narration set to 64. Menu narration set to 64.
Just to feel alive. From the home of the 49ers, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
In a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st down, Panthers.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. He'll manage only a couple. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Taking off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Dowdle. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Dowdle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
Dowdle And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. And now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They run. Here's the one-time Panther, Christian McCaffrey. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd and 10.
Watch out!
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
46-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And he's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Pass taken in by Dowdle. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Here's Young. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
10 yards on the pickup.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Yellow, 20.
Back to throw. Young. He's going to run it. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Ready.
Here's Young to throw. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bryce Young. Touchdown, Panthers.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Young. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Halftime.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, a good one in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Isaac Galindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lakers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
On third down, Purdy. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On fourth down, looks like the 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead and out a punt. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Captain. Almost set.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Lund, set to kick this away. Window to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
On second down, here's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Get set.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cut near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. 49ers nothing. Will Lutz to kick
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Window to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Reeled in by George Kittle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy setting up that play action. That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try. They want to run it across. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
49ers 8.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. Throwing on first down, Nix. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-8 ball game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Oh, why? Oh, why? Three. Okay.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. A big-time play for the Niners. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30. First down, San Francisco.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Run around, set.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Gain of 12. And a 49er first down.
On play action, here's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Throwing is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Bryce Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the sneak. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
I wouldn't say that's a very conventional call on 1st and 10. I'm not exactly sure what kind of yardage they were expecting to get. Maybe surprise the defense. They got a little bit, but they got a lot of work left to do here on 2nd down.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. On the handoff, McCaffrey. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the 49er, first down.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive linemen, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Purdy sacked.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Holland.